Zohran Mamdani's historic election victory has sent the supporters of Israeli genocidal maniacs into a complete frenzy and unbearable pain. I don't know why my social media timelines, particularly on Twitter, has suddenly exploded with posts and videos shared by Sikh Zayos. And then we have heard the first incident of so-called an anti-Semitic attack in New York. Are you surprised? I'm not. And a few hours ago, we saw filth coming out of the mouth of US President Donald Trump. I mean, we all know his standard by now, as far as his respect for the rule of law, democratic norms, and racial equality is concerned. But what he said at an event moments ago was a new low even by his own standards. He essentially said that the USA had lost its sovereignty as a result of Zohran Mamdani's victory in the New York mayoral race. So, what he's saying is that just because Mamdani is an immigrant and naturalized American citizen, he will still be classified as a foreigner. Let's first listen to the golden words of this despicable man.
And I would never say this. The single most consequential election victory in American history is possible. I mean, it's possible. We've done a lot. On November 5th, 2024, the American people reclaimed our government. We restored our sovereignty. We lost a little bit of sovereignty last night in New York, but we'll take care of it, don't worry.
He ended by saying that he will take care of that. What does that even mean? How is an immigrant winning a race fair and square is akin to the country losing its sovereignty? What is this man even trying to say? Is he doubting the electoral wisdom of those millions of New Yorkers who, cutting across religion and ethnic divide, voted for Mamdani? Or is he saying that a brown immigrant is less of an American than his white-skinned wife? Because going by his own logic, the USA completely lost its sovereignty, completely, after an immigrant was made the first lady of the country. And Trump himself is a grandson of a German migrant. Has he forgotten this?
This is the birth certificate of Donald Trump's grandfather, born in 1869, close to Bad Dürkheim, right? Yeah.
That's called
and his Christian name was Friedrich.
Right. That's serious German.
Serious
right?
German name.
That's serious German. Bad Dürkheim is serious German. But I want to thank you very much for, first of all, I want to thank you for that. That's
My
beautiful.
pleasure.
Thank you very much.
Thank you again.
Fantastic. We'll put it up in a place of honor.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe we can, let's see, we have to put it up there someplace.
Whichever way you look at it, Trump has taken the political discourse to a new low. It's clear that Mamdani's historic victory has made him lose his mental balance even further. I don't know if it was the election result or what Mamdani said in his victory speech that resulted in this meltdown.
Donald Trump, since I know you're watching, I have 4 words for you. Turn the volume up.
Trump isn't alone in making such abhorrent and racist utterances. His friend, Speaker Mike Johnson, was not far behind. This is what he wrote on Twitter, and I quote, "Democrats in New York City have chosen a true extremist and Marxist, and the consequences will be felt across our entire nation. Zohran Mamdani's election cements the Democrat Party's transformation to a radical, big government socialist party." End quote. Calling Mamdani an Islamist, Marxist, communist, making fun of his surname, and now no less a person than the US President himself, declaring him a foreigner, just shows the despicable face of the new Republican Party. This is what Sikh Elon Musk had tweeted. The fact that he deliberately misspelled Mamdani's name showed his true racist intent. I mean, we all know that he came from apartheid South Africa and therefore carried those racist traits. But to flaunt it so publicly in 2025 America while sitting on US soil is truly remarkable. That's because this is the country which lectures others on religious freedom and other nonsense. Didn't we see how Trump reacted to Nigeria as he declared this African country a nation of particular concern and warned of military strikes since, according to him, Christians were not being treated well?
Christianity is facing an existential threat in Nigeria. Thousands and thousands of Christians are being killed. Radical Islamists are responsible for this mass slaughter. I am hereby making Nigeria a country of particular concern. That's a legal definition. When the Christians or any such group is slaughtered, like is happening in Nigeria, 3,100 versus 4,476 worldwide. What horrible numbers. Something has to be done. I am asking Congressman Riley Moore, together with Chairman Tom Cole and the House Appropriations Committee, to immediately look into this matter and to report back to me. And I mean, like, immediately. The United States cannot stand by while such atrocities are happening in Nigeria and numerous other countries. It's not only Nigeria, it's all over. We stand ready, willing, and able to save our great Christian population around the world. This is not going to happen. The killing of Christians is not going to happen.
The real fear of these Republican clowns is that they are sensing more crushing defeat in time to come. This was Mike Johnson earlier today.
I told him this morning what we've talked about many times and what I've said here before. The president is on the ballot in 2026. President Trump is on the ballot next fall. Because if we lose the majority, if the Republicans, the common sense people here who are doing the job for the American people, if we lose the majority in the House and this radical element of the Democrat Party were able to take over, we've already seen that movie. They will try to end the Trump administration. He won't have 4 years, he'll have only 2, because they will move to impeach him probably on the first day of the new Congress in January 2027. And they will try to systematically unwind all the important reforms that we've done for the American people, to lower costs, to have a better quality of living, on health care, to increase access and quality of care. We are the party that is doing that, and the president needs 4 years to complete his agenda, not just 2. So he is in a very real sense on the ballot. He's fiercely committed to us winning. He is going to help. He's offered to do rallies and the teletown halls and all the things. He's sent out a huge round of endorsements of incumbents, Republican incumbents, just over the last few days. He is very much engaged, very dialed in, and he understands the stakes. President Trump is on the ballot in 2026, and we're looking forward to that contest.
Trump himself wrote to the same effect in his social media post on Truth Social when he feared losing the midterm polls. He was deluding himself up until now about repeating his 2024 performance in future elections. But he forgot that he cannot fool all the people all the time. The fact that even his detractors had voted for him last year was because they bought into his self-proclaimed image of an anti-war president. But his conduct in the last 10 months has shown that he is worse than Joe Biden, Barack Obama, and George Bush combined. Let's not forget how he remained unmoved even when his genocidal buddy Benjamin Netanyahu was choking millions of Palestinians to a slow and painful death through a forced starvation for months. He also defended the Israeli genocide of Palestinians on countless occasions. So his pain on the victory of someone so opposed to his ideologies is understandable. Also, the fact that Mamdani is quite smart and intelligent, more than him, more than Trump could ever imagine to be, has been a big source of his heartache, and he cannot seem to make peace with this fact. It remains to be seen if Mamdani will stick to his principles or capitulate in the face of sustained attacks from American Zios and incidents of false flags that have already started. We are now told that someone painted the swastika on the pillars of a Jewish school in Brooklyn, in New York. While the photos went viral in no time, the CCTV cameras installed across the school building could not capture the image of the perpetrators. And you still don't think it's a flop show from Zio Wood Productions. Mamdani was quick to react to the incident as he wrote, and I quote, "This is a disgusting and heartbreaking act of anti-Semitism, and it has no place in our beautiful city. As mayor, I will always stand steadfast with our Jewish neighbors to root the scourge of anti-Semitism out of our city." End quote. Look, Mamdani must realize that he has the backing of New York's Jewish community. Instead of this knee-jerk reaction and falling victim to Israeli false flags, he must remain true to his values that helped him pull off this spectacular feat in New York. I will leave you with this gem from pro-Israeli Education Secretary of the United Kingdom. Yes, Bridget Phillipson. She is the woman and she is the minister in charge of the entire British education system. But she doesn't know about Zohran Mamdani and New York mayoral contest. Are we fools to not understand her pain on Mamdani's election? Even though she has no shame in admitting that she is a clown of the first order. Enjoy this Sky News clip.
Do you like him? What do you think of his candidacy?
I'll be honest, I don't follow American politics especially closely. I've seen a bit of it online, but he's clearly fought a good campaign if he's managed to secure such support.
Do you really not follow it closely? No.
No, genuinely. I'll follow the big stories, but not especially.
I mean, some people might say this is quite a big story, though, right? He's the New York mayor.
No, it's a big story. I mean, I'll follow, the activities of the US government. I'll follow what President Trump has to say, but no, as we'll probably come on to talk about, I've got quite a lot to be getting on with.
I got that.
That's it from me. Thank you very much for your support of this platform and our journalism. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so, because that's one of the many ways you can support independent journalism. God bless you all.